In today's hyper-competitive marketplace, there are more sellers than ever before. Though there are numerous scientific principles that have been verified to guide salespeople in consistently outselling their competition, one of the most effective was developed because of a government initiative. At the conclusion of World War II and during the following decades, the United States government implored behavioral scientists to identify reliable methods for protecting its soldiers and citizens from being influenced by enemy propaganda. In response to this request, social psychologist William McGuire published research regarding how a persuasive message can be defended against. McGuire asserted that one way to induce resistance to a persuasive appeal was through what he deemed the inoculation theory. The reason he titled the concept the inoculation theory was because of its similarity to how disease inoculation occurs. When a person is inoculated against a disease, a weakened form of the virus is injected into the healthy person. This assists the person's body in building up a resistance to the virus. Likewise, the inoculation theory is the idea that resistance to a persuasive argument can be enhanced by first exposing a weak, easily defeated version of that argument. There have been a lot of scientific studies that have confirmed that the inoculation theory reduces the likelihood that an individual will be persuaded by a request. The reason this principle is so influential is because it guides a person in mentally constructing and committing to arguments against a persuasive request. This is significant because research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology confirmed that once people defend themselves against a persuasive appeal, they will have more confidence in their decision and be far less likely to change their mind. When applied correctly, the inoculation theory provides salespeople with a proven method for neutralizing their competitors. While there are many ways that a salesperson can apply the inoculation theory to outsell their competition, the following are two of the most common. First, a salesperson can utilize the inoculation theory to proactively knock out a competitor during the sale. This is accomplished through guiding your prospect into committing to some distinct value that only your product or service offers as part of their buying requirements. Later on in the sale, after showing your product or service and how it provides that distinct value to your prospects, you should assert, one thing that is unique about our product or service is that we are the only provider who offers whatever the distinct value was. Then say, from what you've told me, it sounds like having a product that did not have this distinct value would not meet your needs. Is that correct? Now, your prospect will remain in agreement with what he or she has previously committed to and, of course, respond with an affirmative reply. You should follow up with a question such as, so if someone proposed a solution that didn't include the distinct value, how would you respond? This question will prompt the prospect to verbalize an argument against your competitors. Pause for a moment and contemplate the magnitude of what just happened. The persuasive power of the inoculation theory was leveraged when a weakened form of the competitor's position was disclosed. Then, the prospect was guided in committing to only purchase a solution that will deliver your competitive advantage. This declaration eliminates any competitor as a viable option. A second application of the inoculation theory occurs after the sale is completed. Often, when a salesperson beats out other competitors in acquiring new clients, those competitors will continue to contact the clients and attempt to steal them away. The best defense against this attack is to use the inoculation theory to prepare your clients to resist your competitors. This can be done after the sale is closed by simply asking the customers, Out of curiosity, what was the primary reason that you chose to move forward with us? After the client has verbalized the reason why he or she chose you over your competitors, you should then state, now you mentioned that you've been talking with your competitor. Now, it's likely that they might contact you in the next few days and try to get your business. What would you say if they contacted you? The prospect is prepared to answer this question since he or she just informed you why they chose you over the competitor. This will strengthen your prospect's loyalty to you and significantly reduce the influence of your competitor. Also, if for some reason the prospect does waver and suggests that he or she might be tempted by your competitor, you can address the issue and solidify the sale. Through leveraging the proven science of the inoculation theory, you will be better equipped to outsell your competitors. Thanks for watching. I'm David Hoffeld, Chief Sales Trainer here at the Hoffeld Group, reminding you, selling is just too important to be based on anything other than proven science.